"Hercules, Hercules," called out the bewildered Titan, but Hercules never came back to take the weight off of Atlas's weary shoulders. Rather, he returned Atlas's trick with a trick of his own. Number 6. Read the paragraphs. A brief, awkward silence followed. Then Hercules, standing proudly before the king, said, "I await word of my 12th and final labor." King Eurystheus eyed the resolute hero and thought for a long moment. Then he started to grin mischievously as the 12th labor formed in his mind. Hercules awaited anxiously, though eagerly, for his next and final adventure. Choose the sentences that best explain why the author chose to include these paragraphs. Choose 2 answers. To show the reader how powerful Hercules is. B. To explain why Hercules has to complete tasks for the king. C. To show that this is one part of a much larger story. D. To describe the pleasant relationship between Hercules and King Eurystheus. E. To help the reader understand that Hercules is coming to the end of his labors for King Eurystheus. Number 7. Read the paragraphs. So Hercules set off for the garden at the western edge of the world where the apples grew. On the way, he encountered many obstacles and conquered several enemies. He came upon Prometheus, chained to a mountain and attacked daily by an eagle. "Hercules," cried Prometheus, who was at that moment being ravaged by the mighty bird, "please help me, rid me of this agony." "I will help you, Prometheus," said Hercules, and he slew the eagle who caused Prometheus such pain. "I am forever in your debt," said Prometheus. "To show you my gratitude, Hercules, I will tell you how you may accomplish your 11th labor, for I have heard that you must steal Hera's golden apples for King Eurystheus." "Tell me, please," said Hercules, "for I am quite daunted by the task." "Go to Atlas," whispered Prometheus, for he did not want the gods to hear him helping Hercules. "His daughters, the nymphs who guard the apples, will surely give some of the golden fruit to their own father." "Ah, true. But what of the dragon Ladon?" asked Hercules. "An archer of your expertise should be able to immobilize the beast with one arrow over the wall." Hercules thanked Prometheus for the advice and headed pell-mell across the mountains. He soon found himself face to face with the strained expression of the giant Atlas, whose burden was to hold up the heavens on a pillar on his shoulders. Summarize the paragraphs. Use key details from the passage in your summary. Number 8, Part A. Choose the statement that best provides a conclusion that can be drawn about why Atlas agreed to let Hercules find a cushion for his shoulders. A. Atlas felt guilty for tricking Hercules. B. Atlas was too prideful to realize Hercules' plan. C. Atlas wanted to show generosity with his time. D. Atlas missed holding up the heavens. Part B. Choose the line from the passage that best supports your answer in Part A. Choose one answer. "I have been in your position, Hercules. I guess I can allow you that little luxury." The triumphant Atlas handed the golden apples to Hercules and took up the weight of the world once more as Hercules hurried off to find a cushion. 10 minutes passed, then 20. Atlas waited and waited for Hercules to return. Number 9, Part A. Read the lines from Hercules' 11th labor, the golden apples. "You tricked me," thundered Hercules, "and I trusted you." "That was your mistake," said Atlas. "I will not return to such a harsh punishment." Based on this information, what can the reader conclude about the events in Sun and Moon? A. Father Sun was angry when he realized he had been tricked. B. Mother Moon was unable to trick Father Sun. C. Father Sun tried to punish Mother Moon. D. The people did not trust Father Sun. Part B. Which line from Sun and Moon best supports your answer in Part A? A. Our only strength against the suns is our ability to outsmart them. B. Father Sun, being very vain and jealous, was shocked. C. Father Sun now knew he had been tricked and became very angry with Moon. D. Moon always escapes and grows back to her normal size as she swells with pride of being with her children and knowing that she helped the people of the earth. Number 10, Part A. Read the sentences from Hercules' 11th labor, the golden apples. I have been in your position, Hercules. I guess I can allow you that little luxury. The triumphant Atlas handed the golden apples to Hercules and took up the weight of the world once more as Hercules hurried off to find a cushion. Based on the information, what conclusion can be drawn about the theme in Sun and Moon? A. Pride and arrogance can blind you to problems. B. Kindness is not always repaid. C. Be considerate of others. D. Have empathy when considering how to react to a stranger. Part B. Which line from Sun and Moon best supports your answer in Part A? A. Not all the people on earth speak of my beauty alone. B. Sometimes he catches her and shrinks her. C. Not one to be outdone, Father Sun called to his 8 sons and forced each to separate parts of the upper skies, telling them never to return again. D. Moon smiled at Father Sun's request. Read the sentences. 11. Oh, I hope Atlas returns soon, for the wait is almost more than I can bear, he said. 5 minutes passed, then 10. Hercules waited and waited. The wait seemed interminable. How would Hercules hold on any longer? What does the use of the word interminable show the reader? Choose 2 answers. A. Hercules had an enjoyable time holding up the pillars of the heavens. B. Time seemed to pass slowly for Hercules as he held up the heavens. C. Hercules waited for Atlas to return for only a short period of time. D. Holding up the pillar was a difficult task for Hercules. E. Hercules was too weak to hold up the pillar of the heavens. Number 12. Read the following sentences. What I like about spending time with Grandma is that it's predictable. She always begins her sentences with, "When I was young." Using what you know about word parts, what does predictable mean in the sentence above? A. Beforehand. B. Expected. C. Knowledgeable. D. Guess.